Hello everyone, welcome to the Impel podcast. Today I'm joined by my very good friends and co-hosts, Bonar Clay and ThatDolphinDude. Say hello.
Hello.
Both of you. Yeah. Yeah, we're friends. We're not just some colleagues that like talk once a week. Trust me. Trust
No,
us.
big time homies. Yeah.
Yeah. And today we've gathered here to discuss chapter 1043. We die together.
Yeah.
Crazy chapter. Crazy chapter. First of all, cover page. Mr. Owen is arriving at Whole Cake Island. He's returning with what's her face? Brulee. He's carrying the Vinsmoke book. And looking at Whole Cake, there's like a giant cake or a giant building cake just destroyed, which is kind of surprising. Like
that's bro, that was in the Whole Cake Island arc.
Yeah,
Remember
but is that the same cake?
Cut it.
Yeah, but is that the same cake?
It's the same game, man.
Are we sure? We're not sure. We're not sure
But we
because
just haven't cleaned that shit up.
maybe if you zoom in, there are a few shadows actually in town. Let me show it on screen. Very interesting. Who could these shadowy figures be? Could it be Blackbeard in the middle? He has a little badonkadonk. This shadow here. It could very well be Blackbeard. You know, maybe they attacked. Okay. I mean, they all do. But maybe he attacked the big building cake, and that's not the wedding cake. We never know. Anyways, yep. Hopefully that's Blackbeard, because Blackbeard needs to do something. So, I'm down for that.
He's got a... Whole Cake makes the most sense for BB, right?
Yeah, I think
we
so.
did a whole video on that.
Yeah, we did. Check it out. We'll link it in the description if we don't forget.
Okay. Yeah, go watch that. Stop me from talking.
And moving on to the chapter. So we see from last chapter, Kaido goes through with his attack, shocked, in despair, basically knocking Luffy out. Luffy loses all his air and he blasts off in the air. Kaido looks up in probably really depressed. He has PTSD flashback from Owen's defeat.
Disbelief. He's sad. He's angry.
Yeah,
but he's apparently not sad and angry enough to not have a flashback in this chapter.
Yeah, come on.
And after Luffy lands in front of Kaido, all deflated. We have the screen where it says Go Dome Rooftop Battle, the victory is Kaido. And Kaido is just like, do you know what you have done? And we have our little CPO agent just,
accepted his fate.
He's accepted his fate. He's bleeding out from Drake's sneak attack, he's dead, he cannot do anything. So Kaido just whoops his ass, breaks the skull dome, like skull top. The other CP0 agent tips his little fedora, respect to the other one that gave his life.
Respect the brand.
Yeah, respect.
Anyway, I'm built different.
Yeah. Looking at him, he kind of has like long limbs. He's like the long limb one. Maybe that's Apu in disguise. Maybe
he's got the long arms, but he doesn't have the joint.
I guess.
Yeah, true. Unless he's just keeping that bitch straight.
Yeah, he's like Hideo. He's got the destruction cannon.
Yeah.
They're just extra hit.
So
just another thing to note: if this is meant to be a mask or something, like an actual mask, but he's got a frowny face now, when usually it's like a little bit more smiley of a straight face.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facial expression changed.
Alright. So back down we have Kawamatsu, helping people out from the fires. And then Kaido attacks, he says Luffy's dead. Kid, Law, and Chopper shit their pants. You know, Tama's kind of crying, but we all know she's the only one that can stop Kaido. So, you know, if she calls Zunisha, you know, to help, they can beat Kaido.
yeah. She did, yeah.
Every Kaido soldier is celebrating their victory. Nami cannot take it. She's like, no fucking way. This is some bullshit.
No fucking shot, boy.
Yeah. And Kaido, you know, he's like borrow breath, you know, woman, no one cares about your opinion. But then Marco comes in, swoops in, like the White Knight he is.
White Knight.
He's the White Knight. You know, he saves Nami. So maybe Marco versus Kaido next. Maybe.
Maybe.
Kaido has a little speech. He's like, oh, all of the women and children now belong to me. I'll fucking work you to death. You know, typical villain speech. Then the little father decides to gang up on Law and Kid who cannot move. And Jean Barte and another father from Kid's crew, like every other character from Kid's crew, you know, stops them.
Hey.
True.
They finally
Put respect on Heat.
That's not Heat. That's not Heat.
No, I know.
Where's Heat? We don't know who this is.
No name on Kid's crew, bro.
Yeah.
What about Heat? He's spitting fire.
He's spitting fire. Then we see Nekomamushi and Carrot.
Wait. I gotta bring this up though about John Bart. This is the first thing this motherfucker has actually done. The entire arc.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just tanking hits.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
He piloted the boat a little bit. He had a little commentary when Luffy was like eating, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean,
that's it.
Yeah, at least Penguin and Sachi got like captured.
Like, just when I mean, like this might have been just me, but I always saw John Bart as like the Jinbei figure or the Frankie figure of the Heart Pirates. But he's done literally nothing since Saba Odi, where he was hyped up.
Yeah, hyped up like power wise at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, you know, from the commotion, we see that Nekomamushi and Carrot are coming. So I guess, you know, Carrot is gonna pop off and defeat Kaido. CKK, baby. Carrot kills Kaido. CKK.
Let's go.
Well,
yeah, what were we saying the other day? Kaido's getting taken out by Sulong, Carrot, and Beppo.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Please.
Together, baby.
Oh, the future night and day king and queen of Zou.
Yeah. Wait, why is he leaving Law's crew? What? Hold up.
I'm talking about end of series, not immediately.
Oh, okay.
Just little segue, because like even end of series, if the crew splits up to do their own thing, they're still the Straw Hat Pirates.
Oh,
even if they're across the world doing their own thing.
Just like Rayleigh
for like Beppo and shit. Yeah, exactly. Beppo would still be a heart pirate. He just happens to be a fucking king.
But anyway, we see Kid and Law deciding to fight once more. You know, they were like, oh, we have nothing left in us. We have no strength. But, you know, they were lying. They were capping. They just took a little... They just took like a few minutes break, you know, a smoke break. And...
I know Cole is gonna pop off at them getting back up. Because he's been like, no fucking shot, bro, that they keep using their awakened abilities when they said they could only use it once. And they kept getting back up.
Yeah, I guess they underestimated themselves because, you know, they're up again. And now in the sky of Wano, of Onigashima, we see Yamato and Momonosuke having a conversation. Momonosuke being a little bitch again, you know, he's like, oh, I cannot fight someone that Luffy lost to, I cannot win, we gotta give up. Yamato being a goat, you know, she's like, this isn't the way of the samurai. You know, everyone's at their limits, but everyone, you know, they did everything they did, you know, just to have this one fight. And you want to give up? Bruh.
Cringe.
Yeah. What would you say about Momonosuke? Yeah, what would you say? How many L's is this kid going to get? I swear.
I mean, if this happened like 50 chapters ago, he was talking about this, I'd be like, yeah, this is casual Momonosuke, but like, you're aged up, you had your moment. Why are we still doing this, man?
Yeah.
Immediate regression.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't like how it's kind of regressing a little bit, but it does make up kind of for that page. Whereas like our only option is to like keep trying and die together, and they have like that stare off above those panels.
Yeah, that is a good. So I get
that's a good moment,
and I suppose it's important for Momo and Yamato to have a moment too.
Yeah,
especially because I know depending on what happens at the end of Wano, is Yamato gonna stay behind and be like a parental figure for Momo? Are they both going to come? Is only one of them going to come? You know, because everyone has a different theory for these two.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's important for them to be bonding together like that.
And having a dialogue. They're having this actual kind of important, you know, topic conversation.
Well, yeah, he's talking to his dad, you know.
Yeah.
Yep, and speaking about important, back on the skull top, we see Luffy's heart start beating again. Or maybe he's taking a breath. I don't really know what the kanji means.
I don't think his heart. Yeah, I don't think his heart turned back on.
No, I think it's the heart actually. And,
yeah.
Because you know we see Zunisha look like the Coomer meme. You know the depression, deep depression. But
True.
You know, Zunisha.
Yeah, Luffy has the same eyes as Zunisha, right here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't even fucking notice that.
Yeah, the black hollow fucking eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. So Zunisha's like, Momonosuke, I can hear it. I can hear the drums of liberation. This is the first time in 800 years he is there. Momonosuke is like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then we get Zunisha, Joyboy. He has returned. And then we see Luffy's hair. Like, Luffy smiling first. You know, he's smiling. He has a grin. His hair is kind of melting on his face, kind of like, you know, our wallpaper right now. You know, his hair is melting. I don't even see his straw hat. I think the straw hat's melting too. I think someone mentioned that as well.
Yeah.
And then you have a little like smoke or heat like coming out of Luffy's mouth and you know, body. You know.
Yeah, that's gear related. What the fuck's going on there?
Yeah, maybe Gear 2 Awakened. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, it seems to be a type of awakening, but we'll discuss that a bit more later. For now, let's hear your rating and your top 3 characters, boys. Starting off with ThatDolphinDude.
Yo. Okay. Sheesh. Fucking actually really good. Fuck all the people whinging about Naruto shit.
Yeah.
Actual, like, hype. Sure that, like, it could go either way depending on what Oda does, but this is Oda. Come on, bro. Top 3. Number 3, I'm gonna give it to my man's the nameless CP0 agent. He did the damn thing.
He deserves it.
Yeah. Put his life on the line for a job. Yeah, respect. Number 2, I'm gonna go Yamato just because of like important dialogue, epic moment. Snapping the bitch out of Momonosuke. Good shit.
Indeed,
and number 1, I guess I gotta go Kaido again.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Mainly just because of the fact he's having a bitch fit. Like he just lost like this epic opponent that he's been praising. He thought it might even be Joyboy, maybe.
Yep,
Yeah,
now he's back
that is
depressed.
what it is. Yeah. And then another thing, like just his dialogue, he mentioned like turning the Wano country specifically into slaves, and then Luffy, Zunisha mentioning Joyboy
You know,
as
the
Luffy
drums
is
of
waking up.
liberation. Yep.
There's a lot of there's a little bit of connections between Nika. So you know, it could be all related. I like that. All in all, 9.5. Fucking solid shit.
Oh yeah, super solid.
I'm just that 0.5 off 10 is legit just like I'm sick of like seeing people like Carrot like running in panel, not doing anything.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
something.
Just show us them turning up somewhere. Don't show us the fucking in between.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
That's my
Bonar, what would you say?
Well, I mean, there's not a great because it's kind of it's not really a big chapter, if that makes sense. In content wise, like big shit happens, but it's kind of just, you know, the hit.
You know, it's
And
like
it's the
transition.
follow-up.
It's like a
Yeah,
transition chapter. Yeah.
yeah. So there's not really much
Transitional
more I
chapter
can.
with a big ending. Really.
There's not really any hidden type of things that I can say that Dolphin didn't cover. So like other than the obvious stuff, like the art was great.
Yep.
Art was really good. I like the idea that we could get Marco versus Kaido at least a little bit. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But maybe, you know, we've got other big hitters there that could join in. Like imagine just like a battle royale against Kaido in here, getting Jinbei and everyone up against Big Man.
Yeah.
We didn't mention.
Kid
Did we
Law,
mention last
Marco.
chapter review?
What?
Yeah, I think we did last chapter review. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna bring up the oars throwback. Have all the straw hats pop off.
Oh yeah,
we did. We did.
Could still happen, but I would rather Beppo and Carrot maybe.
Oh yeah,
like, please.
It was my theory, like day one before we even got like Roof Piece, that we were gonna have all of the Straw Hats get up there with Luffy and reenact. You know, just break Kaido's fucking spine and just go wild.
That would be funny.
Yeah. But no.
So what are the top three?
Great art and exciting. Other than that, my rating is fucking 9.5 is pretty good. Maybe even 10. Just 9.5 because the ending is awesome, but it's real ambiguous.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to completely feel about it yet. I'm going to talk about that in the theories. I got a big one for that.
All right.
But yeah, 9.5.
All right. Oh wait, did you say your top three characters, or I guess we can. You know.
Oh yeah, no, my top threes. Yeah, CP9.
Sure. Yeah, CP9. Yeah, they did a lot this chapter.
Oh, Jabra?
You know, Jabra was here.
CP0, CP. Okay. Big Mum 3 all over again. Yeah, no, CP0 dude getting murdered. Ooh, then I'd probably go Kaido, and then fucking Marco just coming out of nowhere and tanking a Borrow Breath.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was
cool.
I thought that was
true. That is a feat. He fought King and Queen by himself for like a prolonged amount of time.
Indeed,
Yeah.
and people used to ship Kid and Nami for no reason, but Marco just saved Nami. So, you know, shippers.
Oh, Marco Nami.
Shippers.
Marco and Nami.
Yep.
See, I can't. At least I prefer that a little bit more.
Yeah.
They have talked too, actually. Oh.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Maybe, yeah.
Wait till you find out Marco is actually Nami's dad.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, it's time for my top 3. Fire rating. My top 3. Number 3, Zunisha. Pretty spooky, but was pretty important.
Oh.
You know. Number 2, Yamato. That speech and that look, you know. Trying to drive, you know, the bitch out of Momonosuke and say, let's die together, you know, for Wano.
Yep.
And number 1, Mr. Joyboy himself, smiling and grinning. Yep. And as for chapter rating,
said sure it is Joyboy, but like it could still be just a coincidence.
For chapter rating, I do agree about 9.5, only because, you know, the whole Joyboy business, I hope it's not like Joyboy is resurrected. It's more like, you know, it's still Luffy, it's still our Luffy. It just kind of looks like Joyboy in this one panel. Maybe in
he's like
the Awakening.
Just tapping into it spiritually, you know, it's not actually Joyboy taking over his body.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have a... Are we on to theories now?
We could be. I guess we can mention a few things before that. A lot of stuff I've seen actually kind of... First, in chapter 1039, the cover page, which I'll show on screen, it's basically... looking at it, it's nothing special, but then you see this pink monkey with a crown that basically points to an ice cream cone melting, and Luffy's looking at it. So maybe, you know, the Monkey King is pointing to Joyboy here, I guess. I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but, you know.
Yeah. But also Chopper is looking at it, so is
So maybe Chopper is Joyboy, Joyboy candidate. Chopper.
He's a Joyboy candidate, bro.
Yeah, but I think Usopp is also kind of looking at it, though he's kind of...
He's almost looking at it. If he just masters his observation haki, he might be a candidate.
Yeah, he might. And I think Brook is looking at it, kind of, almost. So maybe he's another candidate.
we all know Brook is like Rox's brother.
Yeah. But then you see Zoro, and Zoro is looking away from it. So he's definitely not Joyboy. He's definitely not a candidate.
You know what he could be? He could be like a Ryuma reincarnated.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's looking at Luffy, so maybe he's a Luffy candidate.
True.
Nah, but anyways, that's the one thing. The other thing, there's another thing. It's the lyrics to Bink Sake. A lot of people brought that up. That's a good one. Here, it's an excerpt from the lyrics of Bink Sake. Basically, it says, "Now the waves are dancing, beat upon the drums." So the drums of liberation. If you lose your nerve, this breath could be your last. And we see from last chapter and this chapter, Luffy trying to hold the breath. Yeah, Luffy was trying to hold it in, but he lost it, and he lost. But if you just hold on, the morning sun will rise. So
the dawn.
The dawn.
A big theme this whole fucking arc.
It's a big theme. So does that mean that Luffy's Joyboy awakening / transformation is the morning sun that has risen?
I think it's... I mean, could be. I just think it's going to be a...
Well...
Does it have to do with heat?
It's a metaphorical...
Sun pirates.
Yeah, that's another thing. If the sun god Nika and Joyboy are one and the same.
Yeah, because the sound effects for Luffy's green, I think, is pronounced Nika in Japanese.
Nika, yeah.
Yeah. So
the
probably Joyboy is, you know...
It's with drum, because it's the actual drums that Zunisha is hearing.
Yeah. And speaking about drums and large sounds, we have the bell at Skypiea, you know, that people hit, you know, to signal, you know, the location of the island. I I did look at a chapter. I think it's chapter 291, which basically was the story of Noland, where they had to cut a bunch of trees, but those trees were like holding the souls of Skypian like ancestors, or like the Shambalian ancestor actually, and they were pretty mad, and they were like, oh, we played the bell so the souls can hear it, and kind of come to it or something, and the trees. And basically, the trees hold the souls of their ancestors. And we know that trees produce fruit, so maybe devil fruits are like, maybe truly the Gomu Gomu is Joyboy's devil fruit, and his soul is in it.
Yeah, okay. Like, if you awaken your fruit, you're awakening the previous soul?
Maybe.
The old users,
It could be, and we do have the whole, inherited will, and by that we mean that, once Ace died, Sabo ate the fruit, so maybe, Sabo is the one that inherited Ace's will, whatever Ace's will is.
I mean, how did Sabo do Hiken perfectly the first time?
Yeah. Indeed. So yeah,
all I'm saying is Luffy's gonna get up next chapter, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna have
probably,
Joyboy, Ace, Roger, they're all there spiritually pushing him up.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
Takamura versus Hawk type shit.
Yeah, speaking of what happens next chapter, theories and predictions. Go ahead, Bonar, you wanted to hit us with a big one. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, so it's a weird way to say it, but I was thinking that instead of Joyboy being a reincarnation type thing, what if it's almost what if it's just nearly like a transformation? Like, that's only the short way of saying it, but
you're turning into Joyboy kind of without actually becoming the previous Joyboy.
Yeah, like he's not the man himself, but he's achieving something that Joyboy did, and so it's like, it was bound to happen, and
that specifically works together if it is the whole soul in the fruit theory we just said.
Yeah, but it doesn't even need to be that. It can just be like a something to do with fucking Haki that you unlock.
Oh yeah.
That is, this is something Joyboy could do. So
and
here it is.
If that's a thing all D clan users can do, because the D clan, they were their own thing, and you sure they had the super tech that it was apparently better than the current shit.
They had all kinds of crazy business. They came from space, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So nearly a lot of tribes in One Piece, they all got something going on for them. To actually do with their race, not with the tech they make. So it could be that originally these D clan, 800 years ago, maybe they all had the potential for this weird transformation.
Yeah, weird Haki business.
It just maybe it diluted it over the 800 years, and that's why Luffy's the first fucking one.
Yeah, or fucking the government being how they are has been suppressing it just naturally.
Yeah. We're about to see Blackbeard turn into his Joyboy candidate form.
Hey, let's go.
He might be a Zebek candidate.
There's two. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, right. That's another thing. I joked about it with Richardson the other day. What if Roger was the previous Joyboy candidate, right? It was just poor timing. And
because he was dying.
I brought up what if Joyboy had a brother, and that brother turned into a bad guy rival type deal, and they just ended up in this
I think
this
that's
reincarnation cycle, and Zebek was the previous Joyboy brother reincarnation.
It could be, or the brother is him.
I was gonna say Blackbeard has the brother soul, and that makes Blackbeard and Luffy connected. They're spiritually related. through destiny.
Yo, no, so listen to this, boys. So the moon apparently could be where the D clan came from, right?
Yeah.
What happens if you cut?
Civilization.
So you get a circle, cut it in half. What do you have?
D.
2 Ds.
Yeah.
So what if
Ds.
what if there's a backwards D and that's the brothers side? It's like what do you call it? It's like Naruto.
Yeah. I mean, that's where I was. That's why I said it was a joke theory, because I pretty much just.
Yeah,
That's word for word what Sasuke
literally.
is.
Yeah. It's Asura and Ninja.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, it'd be funny if Marshall D teaches like, oh no, my actual name is Marshall Teach.
What?
I didn't know how to pronounce it backwards. D.
Eid.
Eid. Marshall Eid Teach.
You know.
I mean, it very well could be. I mean, if Zebek Soul is inside the Yami Yami no Mi.
You know.
Blackbeard knew exactly what he wanted.
Yeah. So I'm not really sure how he. I think it might have been coincidence, actually. You know.
Nah, he's got too much Zebek shit going on, bro.
He does, but how would he know which tree Zebek goes into? Unless there's a way to know. Like,
maybe there is. You don't know.
Because
maybe there's another journal out there made by fucking Zebek.
It could be, but from what I understand, based on the based on the Shambhalan, you know, ancestor story, the souls of the dead ancestors go into trees, and let's say the trees produce fruits which become the devil fruits. Does that mean that, let's say, if Ace's ghost goes into a tree, does that tree produce the Mera Mera? Or could it produce any type of devil fruit?
Okay, that theory is already fucking debunked, right? Because
because we've seen how devil fruits
reincarnate.
Yeah.
But specifically Smiley. It was legit a regular apple picked off a bush tree, whatever, sitting in the bloody cart, and then it turned into the fruit. It wasn't connected to no damn tree.
Yeah, but I guess it was at one point, so maybe.
I'm sure if a tree was growing fruit, a fruit would reincarnate on the vine.
Yeah.
Like, sure.
For the soul tree theory, I feel like it would make more sense if that's how the fruit originally was created, not how it like keeps reincarnating.
But how though? And how do they like?
It's aliens. Aliens, bro.
D-Tech, bro. Aliens.
Yeah, but how have the world government been controlling that? Like, wouldn't you think that we'd have heard someone be like, Jesus fucking Christ, I found a tree that keeps growing devil fruits.
It's a bit secret on...
it's been 800 years. All those fruits have been picked, you know? They were on the trees, but they've been picked and spread around the world. It's just that maybe the Yami Yami and the Gomu Gomu were actually still on those trees. They were the last ones that hasn't been eaten for like 800 years because they were originally people.
So that's why they have rocks and Joyboy in them.
Yeah, and another theory, which I'll say is how the fruits work, might be that it's really based on the personality of the dead person. Let's say that Joyboy didn't have the Gomu Gomu no Mi, but he had the whole personality of, you know, bouncing back, never giving up, you know, kind of like Rubber, how Rubber is. So if he dies, he transforms into, you know, his soul goes into the tree, it becomes a Rubber.
Post-mortem death, then ability contract.
Yeah. And for Zebek, if Zebek didn't have the Yami Yami, but he's an evil, you know, he's an evil guy, you know, he turns into darkness.
He did want to take over the world and control everything.
Yeah.
Everything under his
So maybe
rule.
he didn't have the Yami Yami, but, you know, after death...
everything D-teach. All-consuming type
and it makes sense because, you know, it makes sense for Ace to keep his, like, property of fire because, you know, he's kind of like lighting the path, willpower, you know, for his personality. Yeah, he's hot-headed.
He's also hot-headed and short-lived.
True.
Okay, so tell me, what the fuck is the personality of the person that was
the human
the jacket fruit?
What do you mean?
Like to be he liked to be warm. He liked to hug.
Yeah.
He was really huggable. He liked to give hugs.
I just wanted the hugs. I just wanted people to be inside me.
What about the person who dropped the human?
Yeah. Well, what if it doesn't translate that easily? Like, so like, what if the jacket person was like, oh, I want to be really supportive and helpful, and then they like reincarnate as a devil fruit, and they're like, hey, what the fuck? They made me a jacket.
Yeah, I
mean, human that's probably.
I mean, you can say that.
The most basic motherfucker. They had zero personality.
Yeah, kind of like Chopper. Nah,
maybe they were smart. That's why Chopper gets the IQ boost.
Yeah, and that explains the human Buddha mold, because it was a human who was really religious, into Buddhism, you know.
Yeah. This is another one will get made when Arouge dies, obviously.
That's gonna be the steel balls fruit, you know. It transforms your balls into steel. But yeah, maybe that could be a whole ass discussion. Maybe.
I mean, that's a kind of cool idea. I actually fuck with that.
I kind of like it.
But then, there are some that are just complete nonsense, like doors and string and.
The door. He used to be a doorman at a hotel on the ancient kingdom,
turning people into toys and like.
Yeah, but you can say the last person was a manipulator, kind of like the strings, you know.
Oh
exactly.
Or the yeah, I suppose you could go loose with
string,
it like
bro.
that.
He worked at a string factory.
Well, it's not that Joyboy worked in like a rubber factory, you know. He wasn't like producing rubber.
You don't know that. With rubber factory.
We don't know. Maybe he had a rubber boat. He didn't have like a fucking wooden ship. He had like a rubber boat. He was.
That's why he died. Oh, he would have won. Except he was in floaties.
Yeah, any other theories for next chapter, this chapter, before we end it?
Yeah, actually, I have no idea.
Yeah, hit us with yours.
Chapter, honestly.
Oh.
Like, literally, because like, with the whole potential Luffy's Joyboy thing, it could just be a coincidence at the end of the day, and he's just awakening his devil fruit in general. Maybe.
Yeah.
But his soul could be being swapped out for Joyboys.
I think it's just a nod. I personally, hope that this is just a nod to Joyboy. It's not that Luffy's transforming into Joyboy.
Yeah, that's my hope.
We discussed, just then we discussed several different ways of how it could be something related to Joyboy without being actually Joyboy. And it's because of those possibilities. Like, I just like what he just gets up and bops Kaido again. Nah, that doesn't sound very climactic.
No,
it would have to be like an epic entrance, and he does something, and he's the guy that's the silhouette at the end of the chapter, And Kaido's like, "Nani?" Because it's always bad guys that do the silhouette.
He won't fucking bop someone. He'll just fucking do something that's so fucking incredible. Everyone's just gonna be fucking cool. Yeah.
I mean, I think that probably Momonosuke and Yamato will come to fight Kaido, and they'll lose, and before they get killed, everybody basically will be on on the floor, and then Luffy comes and saves the day.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So here's my prediction. Right. Here's my prediction. We're gonna get Marco Neko team up. Maybe. Maybe.
Plus
Beppo Carrot, please, Copium. Then Momo Yamato, because they said, "Hey, we're gonna die trying," right?
Yeah.
And I'm not. Okay, I would love all the strats, but I'm done coping on that hill. I'm putting all my copium in the Beppo Carrot team up.
Oh yes. Well, just Beppo, at least a panel or two. Come on.
Yeah, like. I want Beppo to team up with Carrot preferably, but even if he's just helping Law, he's captain.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Because he's backup. So yeah, Yamato and Momo, they're going to be the last pair to fall down. And then later, like I said, we're going to have Luffy just walking in so fucking casually. and it's going to be a silhouette, but like something's fucky happening in the background because he's activating this weird ass ability that we don't know.
Whatever the fuck.
Totally not Rubber World.
It's Rubber World, I swear to God. I joke about it. Fuck.
No, because every time we said Rubber World, right, we always said it's like, you know, we make the thing bouncy and the shit, everyone's just going to be bouncing around. We didn't really think about, like, what if Rubber World turns the physical into the liquid rubber?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's just gooey and gross.
Yeah, so everything's just kind of, melting. It looks like it's melting. It's flowing.
And it's sticky. It's really
sticky. And Luffy
sticky
controls it. He like,
I'm not sure I like that though.
And then he makes the giant. He makes like 20,000 rubber fists out of the ground.
Ooh, that'd be cool if you can make like fists. Yep. Yeah, that'd be cool because he'll take on category shit, you know, and it's in character. He steals abilities, you know.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God, could you imagine Snake Man from every single direction with more than 2 arms?
Yeah.
Jesus, how the fuck would he even draw that?
Yeah, and then like fucking all those over Kong guns, his new strongest attack.
Oh yeah.
Yo, finally Kong Gatling.
Crazy. Kong Gatling. Whew. But yeah, that's my theory. I'm gonna get a bunch of pairings and then epic cliffhanger of Luffy walking in.
Alright. Yeah, respectable. So, is that it for the chapter? Is everyone happy? You know,
I mean, yeah.
You got anything more to add?
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
I think that was good. That was a good review, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Sad there's a break next week, but it fucking
makes
true.
Thought about that.
It is what it is. I guess we'll have a discussion next week.
For a chapter like this, it looks so good, and the follow-ups looks like. It's either gonna be an insane chapter next, or Oda's gonna fucking go cold on us and take us to the Marines or something.
Yeah. We've been saying like, hey,
I'm surprised this wasn't
for too long. Let's go back to the Warlords. Let's go back to the Reverie. Let's go back to
please not now. Let's not now.
It happens now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It could. But yeah. If it's time, it's time. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Thank you all for joining us. Leave a like on the video. Follow us on Spotify. Join our Discord. Like our Twitter. You know, every link is in the description. I've been joined by ThatDolphinDude and Bonar. And goodbye, everyone.
See you, everybody.